Hi, Dwight.
One final tune-up for Dwight Howard and the defending Eastern Conference champions from Orlando before it counts for real. The Hawks and Magic followed up by the Lakers and Nuggets, a preseason doubleheader. Next, here on ESPN.
Vince Carter.
I'm Vince Carter, now with the Orlando Magic. I want to help the Magic get to the NBA Finals for the second straight year and win their first NBA title.
Big number one. I think they're the clear-cut favorite, in my opinion. The way they've retooled, and they're going to be a tremendous basketball team with a lot of depth.
We welcome you to Orlando, Florida. The NBA regular season just 4 days away. And for the Magic, again, 5 new guys, including, look at the starting lineup, Brian Anderson and Vince Carter, both coming over in the trade with New Jersey. Jameer Nelson is healthy again, Michael Petrus, and of course the big man Dwight Howard for head coach Stan Van Gundy. Here's the steal by Nelson. Now, although he's on the bench for them, he will not play tonight. Talking about Rashard Lewis. As Anderson knocks down the three. Smash with Bibby. Here comes a double team. Anderson blocked by Williams. Anderson gets it back. You like to see that second game, but showed some signs. Nelson kicks it out. Anderson wide open again. Nails another three. He's impressive. There's a double team and a bad pass. Nelson throws it to Petrus. That's still, we talk so much about the offense.
Acknowledging the big guy down inside.
Although Howard, he's not just a horse, he's secretariat. Anderson steps back and stroke once again. That's his third three-pointer.
We have Vince Carter. We have Vince Carter at that position rather than Lee. And then also you have Petrus, who had an outstanding player backing up at that 2 position.
Joe Smith and the rookie you spoke of earlier, Jeff Teague. Anderson gets inside, count it, and a foul off the dribble as well.
And this he can do, and he could do it at the college level.
He is on a tear. He's on Wilt Chamberlain-like 100-point pace right now, Yubi.
Yeah, right.
He's got 13 points in 7 minutes, make it 14.
He and Bass will alternate at that power forward position. There you go. Go right back.
Carter again, the flick of the wrist. Little kick.
Yeah, I like that. Everything down.
Johnson goes right at Howard. Good defense from Howard to go straight up. Petrus on the break. Teague from behind. Nice defensive play from the rookie. But for naught as Howard throws it down. Meanwhile, this is not ESPN Classic. That is Jason Williams back on the court, back playing in the NBA. Played 2 years at Wake Forest. Pachulia. Howard didn't even have to jump to block that. Leads him in free throw attempts.
Yes.
Reddick down to Carter. Carter up and in. Oh, that's a pretty play. Boy, the Magic look good. On the way up.
This is what the Magic would like to see from Vince Carter, attacking the rim, because by him, with his incredible athleticism.
Shot clock is off. That's inside. Carter found him. Preseason standing ovation for some of the fans here. They throw 37 points up on the board, shoot 68% from the field, and play some good defense too. Not a bad quarter, even for preseason. He could be a good player. And as Williams nails a three.
Now you got to get up on Jason Williams. Exhibitions.
Reddick to Gortat.
Towards professionalism. Now, we're not worrying about the shot blocking, the rebounding, the dunking.
Bibby, bad pass. Johnson trying to struggle.
Now just keep an eye on him as he explodes to the basket here. As he gets a defender right on his back, that's okay. He'll take the punishment on the left side as he lays it up and plays the glass. It could have been a 3-point play. Main thing is he's got to pay attention for the entire season. And then when the pressure is on at playoff time, step up and do the job. They have enough scores on that chemistry.
2 minutes remaining first half. Carter again. Magic 8 for 10 from downtown. Like Orlando and Boston and Cleveland in the Eastern Conference. Nice move from Brandon Bass. Shot clock down to 5. Nelson to the glass. There's that strength you spoke of, Dewey. The Magic shoot 61% from the field, including 8 of 11 from downtown. The Eastern Conference playoffs. As Petrus launches a three, knocks that down. Howard backs in against Horford. There's Williams, drives on Carter. Offensive foul. Jameer Nelson steps in and draws the charge. NBA a couple of weeks ago as Howard Makes his drive again, kicks it out to Petrus. Carter, the flick of the wrist, another three. But what I'm talking about, UB, is the 2 seeds in the East. And then gave the Lakers a battle, even though it was only 5 games.
Great. They play the trap extremely well, and then their quickness.
And forced the turnover. Howard at the top leading the way on that trap, UB.
Yeah, I like it because, you know what, there's no hesitation, Mike. See, they're trapping. They understand the areas.
By 30 in the preseason, it's running time from here on out.
Yeah.
Because right now the Magic are destroying the Hawks. What a performance for Orlando for the season. Carter up and under. Oh, pretty play from Carter. He's doing whatever he wants. 24 points, 9 of 10 from the field. Meanwhile, here's Jameer Nelson finding Howard going to the basket. Foul from behind by Smith. And the Magic embarrassing the Hawks. 82-52 on a 31-point lead.
Now,
oh, look at this.
Now that was the total package. Oh.
Pachulia.
Now, see that time right there.
He tried to draw the charge.
Yeah, but no, Pachulia, now he's getting a technical foul. Mainly because he's a good shooter, and you can see off the dribble, he can get a shot.
Howard with the block. Randolph Morris, who just...
It's really going to be a beautiful building and supposedly a spacious building.
And there it is from scratch. Speed up the tape. Now that took about 4 days for it to get up to.
Yeah, right.
You mentioned the coaching staff is Howard down low. Gets it, count it, and a foul.
Off the dribble to the basket.
Anderson flips up at him. That the fact that he's playing against.
And they are back. The key with them, Ginobili's help.
Oh, Howard, he has just destroyed the Hawks here in this third quarter. 20 points in the period, which finally comes to an end. He was quiet in the first half scoring, but just explodes here in the third period. As the Orlando Magic doing a number on the Hawks. He wants to see the replay of that one. 66% shooting from the field. Howard's 9 for 10. Many just like that at close range. An incredible performance here in the final preseason game. Fourth quarter coming up from Orlando. It's 101-67.
Feeling incredible pressure.
Bass has really worked on his shot.
The fact that Crawford gave it up because he could have definitely split that trap.
Nice pass from Jason Williams. Another behind the back pass.
4-2, and that was difficult till the foul. I think I liked him.
Yeah. Quartet throws it up there. Boy, Bass, he just plays with such force.
Getting limited time. Can you make the same contribution in that time period?
A 42-point lead, shooting 64% from the field. Bass, tough shot, way off. Barnes banks it in as the shot clock expires.
Is Odom. What is Odom going to do? Is he going to play as the #1 player? And then everyone else is going to be able to step up and do their job. Takes the pressure off all the soldiers. All right, but the 3 big guys have got to fatigue will relax a little bit and get back to what he was doing in the early part of the exhibition.
Linton Johnson comes flying in. They shoot 61%. And finish up their preseason 8-0 with a dominant performance tonight.
Led by Dwight Howard in that paint, but also with the acquisition of Vince Carter. I think that was a great acquisition. Of course, they're going to miss Hedo Turkoglu's playmaking ability, but Vince Carter brings something else different to the table. A guy that scored over 23 points per game for his career, so you know he can get baskets in clutch situations. So Vince Carter will allow Jameer Nelson to be the single point guard out there where he doesn't have to share the ball at all. And Jameer Nelson can control that basketball team. Vince Carter will be a special player for the Orlando Magic.
Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard were the only 2 guys to stay out on the bench and watch the Los Angeles Lakers celebration. I can see those 2 guys in the offseason. They're working harder. They're shooting a lot of shots. They're getting stronger. Those guys are hungry to get back to the finals. Yes, Vince Carter was a great signing, Brandon Bass, all of those guys, Jason Williams, but their 2 main guys, Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard, they're much more hungrier in this point of their career than they've ever been because of losing in the finals.